Lucy from mummyoffour.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you my laundry routine for a family of 6 people. So I do a lot of laundry. I've got a very specific system that I follow to make it easier, along with loads of hacks that I'm going to share. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. I share loads of speed cleaning, tips, tricks, hacks, shop with me's hauls, all that good stuff. You're gonna love it. So let's go and take a look at my laundry routine.
We don't actually have a traditional laundry hamper anymore. Instead, I have switched to using these large laundry baskets which stack, and the top basket in the stack is where the dirty laundry goes. The children know that they have to put their own washing in this laundry basket, and then when it is full, I carry it downstairs to the laundry room. I then leave the bottom baskets in the stack for when more laundry is created, which is all the time. So inside this laundry cupboard, you can see I've got a shelf on top where I can store dirty laundry until it's time to put a wash on, until I've got time to sort it into colours. What I tend to do is tip it all out and sort it into a lights load, a darks load, and then kind of a bright colours and pinky kind of load. That's sort of how I tend to sort it. I haven't actually got any towels or bedding in this particular load of laundry that I'm sorting through, but I would sort towels separately and bedding separately as well. I don't actually get the towels put in with the other laundry, because if they're a bit damp and they get sitting around for a little bit before they get put in the wash, then it can make everything go a bit yucky. So that's the 3 loads sorted, 2 of them that are not going on, and then the one that is going on. So the 2 that are not going on are going back in that cupboard, hidden away for now, and I'm going to empty out the washing that's already in the machine. So I've got 2 baskets here. The basket on the left is stuff that's tumble dryable, and the basket on the right is stuff that is going to be hung upstairs in my airing cupboard, and I'll show you all about that in a second. So that's the 2 baskets that are separated out. Now we're going to put in this lights load that I sorted out just now. So all of the lights loads going into the machine, and then I'm going to show you I've got the unstoppables to go into the drum. These just make the laundry smell amazing, and the scent really kind of clings to the laundry even when you're putting the clothes on, even if they've been washed for a little while. The colour catcher, I am actually going to use one of these in this load, because although it's a lights load, there are some colours in there that might be a bit iffy, so rather than risking it, I would love a reusable option for those, but I don't have one at the moment. And then we've got Fairy Non-Bio. I'm just putting a little scoop of that into the machine drawer. Now, other products that I do use Lenore fabric softener, but I'm not using it in this load because there are a couple of pairs of Zara's training pants in there which need to be a stain absorbent. I do often use Vanish, either the sort of colour one or the whites. I'm not using those in this load though, but I just wanted to show you that I do use them from time to time. I do sometimes add a capful of Zoflora to the load if there's anything, towels or bedding, especially if there's been any like sickness or anything in the house, or Mio Fresh to sanitize things. But no, I'm not using any of those, just the Fairy and the Unstoppables in this load. I'm using a short cycle and a 20-degree wash because they're not heavily soiled clothes, and I find that overwashing can sort of make clothes last not as long. If things were a bit more soiled, I would probably use the 40 or a 30-degree on this 59-minute cycle, or even down to the 20, but just a 59-minute cycle. And for bedding, I use this baby 60-degree cycle, which takes a lot longer. So for bedding and towels, that's what I would use. Anyway, so that wash is on. While that is on, I am going to sort out the dryer. I'm going to empty the stuff out. That's the swimming stuff that's just come out of the dryer. And I always defluff the dryer in between cycles. It can be a fire hazard if you forget to do this, so don't forget to defluff the dryer, people. And then the stuff I just took out of the machine that I sorted that was tumble dryable is going into the dryer. If it was delicate, there is a delicate button that I would use, but this is not especially delicate stuff. So now to sort the stuff that's just come out of the dryer. This happens to be swimming kit, so I'm taking it all out and putting it straight in a basket because that is going straight into the swimming bag, straight back into it. It doesn't go into their rooms or anything, it just goes back into their swimming bag ready for the lessons. So that's all getting folded, ready to go upstairs. Now I'm going to show you what I keep in my secret laundry cupboard. So as I said at the beginning, the top is for the dirty stuff ready to go in the machine. Now these boxes, this is like cloth nappy stuff that is clean and dry and ready to go away. These are towels that are clean and dry and ready to go upstairs. And then we've got a box for my husband, myself, my eldest son, William, and then Bella and Zara. And the stuff that comes out of the dryer gets sorted directly into these boxes. Something else I keep on the top shelf of this cupboard is this nappy bucket with a laundry mesh in it. I put a couple of drops of tea tree oil as well, and in there I store the dirty microfiber cloths and things ready for washing. On this top shelf I also keep these baskets which I use to sort loads of laundry, and they just stack there ready for use. On the shelf down here I've got some cloths, some minky cloths and scrub buddies and things, as well as my essential oils, which I've got lavender, and I've got tea tree oil. Lavender I use for cloth wipes, the tea tree I use for anything that may have nasty smells on it. I store kitchen roll there, and then I store my microfiber cleaning cloths on the next shelf down. Now these are the cloths that are stored when they're dirty in that bucket that I showed you earlier, and then they get washed on that high cycle wash, on the 60-degree wash, with a bit of the Mio Fresh or the Zoflora to sanitize them, and then they get stored in a little basket once they've been tumble dried. This basket is for the girls' bibs, so when they've been washed they get stored in there. Next basket down I've got these are wet bags, which are mostly left over from cloth nappies and things, but they are used for so many other things, and they get stored in there as well, ready to grab and go when we go out. They're good for sort of mucky clothes and things, for bringing those home. And then on the bottom shelf I've got spare cloth baby wipes, so they get washed and sanitized the same way as the microfiber cleaning cloths do, and they're stored in there just ready for when we need them. Then when the washing machine finishes I repeat the process again, and I sort into tumble dryable and not tumble dryable clothing. Now I tend to tumble dry things like socks and pyjamas and things like that. The non-tumble dryable stuff would be anything that's our tops or dresses and things. I find they go a bit bobbly if I put them in the tumble dryer. Obviously follow the washing instructions, and then it's time to shove yet another load in. So when they're sorted, like you can see I've just grabbed it from the cupboard and put it straight in because those were already sorted into kind of colour loads. This one is having actually some Lenore in it because there's nothing that needs to remain absorbent in there, so I can actually put the fabric softener into this load. It's just going on a nice short 20-degree 14-minute cycle. And when the dryer's finished, it's defluff it, it's empty it out, and then refill with the tumble dryable stuff that I just took out of the machine. So I pop the dryer on, and then all this stuff that's been tumble dried gets put straight into the relevant people's boxes. And I used to do this a different way. I used to put everything into baskets and sort it on my bed once a week and with a laundry party, but I found this is so much easier because I'm just not having to deal with having baskets and baskets of washing all over the house. It's all hidden. It's clean and ready to go away. It's hidden, it's sorted into the right people's boxes, and then when the boxes get full enough, they get taken upstairs and then given to the relevant person, and the children put away their own laundry. The little ones do need help, but they are encouraged to put away their own things. So I'm now taking this stuff upstairs and sorting it into, so that's swimming stuff to be put into the swimming bag, and then all this is like wet stuff that needs to be hung up in my airing cupboard. My airing cupboard's got a rail in it, but first, before I can hang anything up in it, I've got to take out the dry stuff to make some space, because obviously if it's overcrowded it won't dry. So I take out the dry stuff, I fold up the stuff that needs folding, and then put the hung up stuff in the relevant people's bedrooms. I find drying stuff like this, it barely needs any ironing at all because it kind of dries in shape. So those are for William, they're on his gate ready to go up to his bedroom. And then the stuff for the girls, I store all of the girls' matching clothes in Bella's wardrobe, sort of 2x2. My husband jokes it's like Noah's Ark 2x2. I store all their stuff in there, and obviously Bella's clothes that's just hers, like her uniform and things are in her room too. So that stuff's going away. I've probably mentioned this before if you've seen my stories or videos, but I hang up her clothes like by outfit for school, so everything that she needs to wear, including hairbands and tights and pants, and all her uniform goes on one hanger. And you have the cosmetic case full of all the accessories. I'll link those below if you want to grab some of those. It's just so much easier. In the mornings, she just grabs everything, everything she needs to put on is on that hanger. Then into Zara's room to put away her clothes. Her clothes that don't match Bella's are mostly made up of things that used to be Bella's when she was small, actually. So now I'm hanging up, this is the damp stuff that needs to go into the airing cupboard. I'm putting it on hangers, making sure it's shaped nicely. There's no sort of sleeves inside out and everything. It's going to dry properly and dry with minimal creases. I put it all on hangers, kind of flatten it out, and then I take it all and pop it into the airing cupboard, making sure that on the rail the items are kind of hanging with a bit of space in there. It is quite a warm cupboard, so there is an element of heat going into the clothing, but I do find it dries quite nicely. It's a really good system, and like since I've been stopped tumble drying our tops and things, they seem to last longer and they don't go bobbly or nasty. Now I'm just putting away a basket of my stuff that I brought up because my box downstairs was quite full, folding it away. I do like to do the KonMari folding. I just find it's much neater and you fit much more in the drawers and it just looks so much tidier. And that is pretty much the laundry routine. The baskets go back into the bathroom and they get filled up pretty quickly.
Thank you so much for watching. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. You can catch my latest video just here, and then down here you can see some speed cleaning, decluttering, all that kind of good stuff. I'll see you guys soon.